Are you ready? I am. I figured today I got some new colors in that I wanted. Um, I'm going to use them today. I'm going to show you them. I'll decide on what color I'm going to use. My clients have really liked nude colors lately this month for some reason. I'm surprised they're not wanting to go very Valentine's, probably because now the people this week it'll be past Valentine's Day and I'm taking off a lot of their Valentine look. Hope you all have had an amazing day today. Mine has been packed with all kinds of awesome stuff. Mine going every direction. That's fun though, right? So I will be building these. I will cut them really quick. I wanted to have that prepared before, but I will go quickly with it because I figured I would do like four in a row. And I'm going to do not really long and not active. I'm going to do kind of medium length. And I will go over application and shaping, obviously, right? And I'll create a whole look instead of putting a bunch of different colors. So this is kind of helping me in salon too, because I know these colors here are ones that certain clients will like. So it'll kind of give me a little bit of cutting edge sooner, a little bit of an idea of what I will present to them and see what I'll do on them. Okay. Happy Thursday. All right. I'm just cutting off my edges with my really sharp Mehaz straight edge clippers. If you don't have a pair, I would highly suggest it. I get it from Gemini Cosmetics. Let's see. I am going to, if you have any questions or comments at all, Eric's on the computer. You could share them with me. Today we launched our third season, or third episode, I should say, not season. Shoot, we'll probably do a season of them, of our Las Vegas inspiration nails. Now, I have to say, I love the nails. Very, very different. I freestyled on it, of course. I always do that with you guys. I never plan what I'm going to do. I didn't plan this either. I just figured I would just go through the new colors with you. They are magnetic, or you could use them not magnetic. They're a softer color. I think they'll be a great, we'll see. I'll judge. We'll all judge together if they're great for our collection or not. Okay. So put these all in. So how many of you saw the video that was launched today? Eric did a beautiful job on putting it all together. He's good at multiple things. I'd still be working on the video. It'll come out next year. I'm the one doing it. No, but actually I've learned a lot lately about things. He's been showing me some editing stuff. It's minor, but it's major to me. So anyways, my info, you got to watch it. It's from a hotel, of course. Maybe with some of you, when you train with me, you'd want to stay there. I don't know. Some people like to stay on the strip, some like to stay local. I'm actually training somebody for the third time. She's super good, but she comes back for a refresher just to get inspired. And she's like, this time I want to stay local or closer to you. I'm like, okay, I got you. Okay. So now let me round these off. So I'm always doing a longer nails. Like that is me, right? Because I love them. I redid mine a little too. I kind of did like I used Young Nails Sheer White and I kind of milked these out a little. See, I milked them out. I kind of like them. They're so cute. They've grown some. My nails are growing really fast right now. Like, it's been warm here in Vegas. It's like one day it almost hit the 80s. It was 79 degrees. But then it'll get cold on us. The wind's blowing like crazy right now, so the wind makes it cold. But it's nice to see the sunshine. I hope you guys are all staying warm. The weather can't make up its mind these days. Okay, so like the other video, I brought them in from the sides. And like I said, I'm going to do like a set that all go together. And it'll be nice because I'm using a magnetic color. You charge more when you use your magnetic color. I suggest you do. They cost you more money and you have to have a bit of a talent and different tools to put them in. It's not like you're just polishing. You have to stop and design the magnetic view how it wants to go, whatever way it wants to go. So it'll be great. Okay, so let's go ahead and prep these. I'll get them ready and then get the color out. Let's see. I got my new cute jar. Isn't it cute? It's like rainbow, like iridescent. I have so many of these, but I just changed it because I get tired of looking at the same thing. So get my little arbor band. Somebody was asking what this was. This is not an arbor band. These are your arbor bands. These ones are from Gemini Cosmetics too. I like these and Young Mel's ones. They both hold up really great. I just like that this is in a case and I could organize it. So these are American nails. They will be in the description. Now this is a mandrel. So your arbor band goes on the mandrel. So if you're ordering arbor bands, it doesn't come with this. I know it happened to a couple of you. I'm so sorry. I should have specified that you have to have this as well. There's so many things to learn, huh? So crazy. But you know what? Once you learn them, they're stored in your brain and it just comes out natural. Let me turn on my e-file. I am going to put it on 5,000 RPMs and prep all her nails. So let me prep her really quick. Again, I'll go over prep, little baby circles, parallel, meaning flat on the nail, and tickling through. And I do it sideways so I'm able to come up and go down with it. Very easy. I see a lot of people prepping like this. See all the negative space you have? Let me get a little closer for you and go a little bit further back. So I've been doing this on the reg since November. My holiday give back to you guys. Well, guess what? I'm back forever. It's been fun. It was a great decision to make. We grow every week, and it's really, really inspiring to myself as well. It's been fun to see all that you what you guys do and create with all the great education you get from like our Young Nails team, myself. I just have my own channel so I could come on more often. I don't live in California anymore. Most of you know that. But I was thinking of going this weekend. I have a secret. Birthday next week. If you heard that, it's my honey's B-day. Actually, it's the beginning of the week after, but his birthday's on the 16th. I told him it's your birthday, and I was whispering in there. On, he's a no, he's a February baby. I will be doing his birthstone right, and he's an Aquarius. Hold on, let me shorten this one a little more. So he loves to shop in LA, so I'm like, and he loves clothes. So I don't know. I'm like, you want to go to LA turnaround trip this weekend? It would have to be a turnaround trip because we literally only have 1 day. So, but it would be fun. We could even stay the night on the beach and then drive home. Okay, the next morning, really early though. Let's get to nails. So I am going to dust these off. Oh, one more thing. They've been asking if you haven't seen the comments on our new video. It would be really cool to see your insights and your creativity from one of the hotels. I said, well, we could try it, but I don't know if he'll let me be the camera girl because I don't know how clear the picture will be. Anyways, okay, I am going to go ahead. I won't protein bond them yet. I'll just move her to the side. Okay, so these are the colors I picked from Gemini Cosmetics. They are all more kind of softer colors. And what I like about them is a lot of them are very silky, like satin sheets. And then there's one that's like a white that kind of is like a white silver that could turn into a white. So let me take these out. We're going to try them together, okay? So they're all from Kokoist. Okay. So I think I'm kind of obsessed with these ones. You could kind of tell they're magnetic, but they're really pretty by themselves too. And then there's a couple pinker ones, and this one's actually crystal clear white. It's kind of interesting. I want to try it like this color for sure on a real person because we're not peach in the background. We're either a little darker, a little, some are even a little whiter in the back. So I think the colors would be very different. Um, where is my little? Here's this. We'll do it on this so we could really see it, okay? So I will tell you the numbers. I will activate them, but I will well, I'll decide if I want to use them activated or if I want to use them as a solid color because they're gorgeous as a solid color. So this one's number 34. And reminder, I haven't used any of these. So not these colors in general. It's crystal clear water. And just think of what we could do with that. Aquarius is emotional. Wreck. That is, you are not, baby. You have sensitivity, and that's what I love about you. But you're a strong man at the same time. Oh my gosh. Okay, check this out. Okay, let's activate it. I think what I'll do is I'll brush them first and keep them in order, and then we'll activate them all at once, so we'll flow more. Now, this is called Mauve Satin. Mauve has been popular, you guys, right? How many people have been asking you for mauve? Whoa, look at it by itself. Whoa, kind of metallic. Is my light all the way up? Okay. I don't think my light on my phone is. That's probably why. Yeah. Oh my God, I love this. Stop it. I'm a nude freak. Look how pretty this color would look with what I have on. Oh, okay. So this is number 19, a satin mauve. Let me do a little bit of an even polish so when I activate them, it looks better. I'm getting excited. Okay. Now let's do number 28. This is strawberry water. It looks like it's going to be a little more, oh, definitely more strawberry, right? I still feel like I didn't do this smooth enough. I don't want to put too much because it won't activate. Oh my God, I'm in love with these. So far, I am. And I'm liking that they're really satin, but this one's a little shimmery, right? Okay, let's start with Rose Beach Nude. Let's start with Nude, Beige Nude Water. This is number 25. What I don't know is how many they have in these. I should have looked, but I was really looking for these neutral colors for a specific reason. Oh, these are actually beautiful for wedding. What? Wedding seasons are ready here. Okay. Oh, pretty. So this one is Rose Nude Water. I have a little rose color. Let's check it out. Oh, it does. I love seeing these for the first time with you guys. Okay, you guys already know me. I'm dying. I love these. That would look gorgeous with this too. You might see another color on my nails. Let's just see what I decide to do with it. This is peach nude water. Okay, so this is pretty satin gorgeous by itself. Let's see. Nice. A nude magnetic collection. Thank you, Lord. Like Lord made them. Okay, so these are the colors by themselves. Let's activate them. Okay, it's so funny. I have a ton of magnets hooked to my station right here. I've been using this one. It came with a kit I had, and I don't even remember, but I kind of like it because it's super powerful. So let's activate it a little. Well, let me go a little closer like this instead of picking it up. That makes more sense. Okay, so I saw like I saw a little video of like a white one like this. There was a couple ways you could use it. You could activate it here and it goes crystally. See that? Or you could white it out. Yeah, you can. And it allows like just a little sheen. What a trip. Okay, let me go over that again. You know what's pretty cool is the this right here is pretty much what it looks like. Like even these, like I think when we magnetize them, we'll see they will. Okay, let's see this one. Oh, that goes a little darker, huh? Let me just do one side because I'm not able to hold it right. I'm going to do one side case. You could see half activated, half not. Well, dang, I'm putting enough on this for a whole hand. That's okay. I'm getting too excited. Okay, that looks cool. Sorry. Okay, well, I'll do these one at once. This is so powerful that it did them both at the same time. Oh, I am digging this color here, but I'm really loving this too. Rose is beautiful. I want to use one of these three, the nude ones, because I have some other news for you. We'll see. We're going to try the color on all of them. So what I'll do is go ahead and activate, not activate, just put the color straight because I have exciting news for you. So Gemini Cosmetics brought back two colors that I'm obsessed with. And guess what? They're going to be in their line, so they'll be here. And I've got to name them. Now, I gotta name them really quick. I had like 30 minutes. That's okay. I still am happy with the name. I will show you them right now because we're going to put them on these because I'm going to pick them with one of these pretty colors. This one I'm not going to put a whole lot more. I'm just going to go through it so it brings back that frosty color. Oh, wait, I like that color too. It's going to be hard. You guys are going to have to help me. So let me come here and I'll zoom out a tad bit. So I have two of them. There's a couple more coming. Not sure when. They launched today. And one other good news about it is on Twitch at 6:30 Pacific Standard Time. Excuse me. Uh, anyways, no big deal. So, anyways, let me get back to what I was saying. So, on Twitch tonight, we're going to be giving two of these away. So, let me get them in order. See which one's which. They're not in the packaging they'll be in. Here's one. Here's two. Okay, do I remember the name? Yes. Yeah. So this is Goldie Girl. Okay. This color is similar to actually Resolution. So guess what? You get to have it. Yay. And this one's called Goldie Love. Gold Golden Glow. See, I told you I named them fast, but I couldn't I like so excited. Golden Glow. What do you guys think? I'm excited. Okay, so let's use these. Hey, really quick, hand me that. Thank you. I just needed my little brush. Okay, so let's try I'm gonna do half one color and half the other. So literally you could win them tonight on our Twitch. If you don't follow us on Twitch, Eric will put it down. It's the Vibe with MJ and Eric, all one word. And we are having four giveaways today. So um the small one. Oh, write it down real quick in order. Hold on, let me grab one more thing. Let me take a drink of water really quick. Okay, so we're going to start with Goldie Girl first. And what Goldie Girl has is like a little bit of a fire in it along with a gold. And you'll see some colors, you'll see more like a fire, like kind of a little bit more of a burnt gold along with the gold, depending on what color I put it on. Okay. So if you're enjoying this, please double tap, like it, subscribe. Gonna be fun. Okay, okay, okay. Make it really close, okay. Oh, this is so pretty. I haven't used them yet. I just got them out of the mail. Ah! Oh my gosh, they're so beautiful. Okay, let's just see these really quick. See how they glow different? That looks really pink on there. Hold on. This looks really pink on there. This one looks more like fire, like I was telling you. And on here, it's like a soft pinky golden glow. Okay, let's go down a little. Let me know if I'm in screen because I'm getting a little excited. This definitely has a lot of fire. This is a little softer. It looks more pink on this color. Do you see that? Golden pink. So this one color could create so many colors in one. And this is a finer cut. It's a like a pixie kind of micro is exactly what it is. So that is Goldie Girl first, okay? So the next one's Golden Glow. What? So you know the other color that they couldn't get back again? This is the same color, the like 451 or 413. I don't remember the number, but I don't even care because this is a little smaller cut, but it's the same color. So we're all happy and in business again. This is like a must in your collection, not because I want you to buy it, just because I pretty much use it in the majority, oh my gosh, the majority of my nails. So, and I've had some of these colors, but haven't been able to replace. I haven't had Goldie Girl color in a little while because I use the heck out of it. Now I'm going to put it on black too to show you what it looks like on a dark color. Okay, I just thought of that right now. I have a black tile, so I might as well show you it. Oh, my clients are going to be happy. And it's so funny. I have so much nail stuff, and they're like, "What do you have new?" I could bring out something old and be like, "I have this." Yeah, it's like they get excited and want to be the first to wear it. This is crazy, crazy beautiful. Thank you, everybody, and Gemini. They're MJ colors. They're mine, but they could be yours too. This is Golden Glow. So did I name them good? Goldie Girl and Golden Glow. I think so. They just launched today. They're on their website. So check out the different colors, you guys. Oh, I can't even. Let's see. Okay, so which one do I want to do? Because I have a client tomorrow that said she wants something kind of velvety with a glitter press this time. Let me see with this under because it'll look like more like on a nail. Oh, you guys, I'm dying. I don't know. I kind of like this one. I like one of these three. I feel like this is more, one of these three are more the season right now. Like, oh, let me show you the black real quick before I roll on. I have a black tile here. Oh, that's my white one. Everybody should have a black tile in their collection. Let me, even though I clean it every time, it always leaves like a little residue on it because I use gel so much. So let me clean it a little. And this is from Home Depot. So cute, that little girl. It's from Home Depot. It's from, you can get it from Home Depot or Lowe's. I gotta crack myself up. Okay, so this one is a Goldie girl. Oh, see the fire in this? You guys, stop it. Stop. It's so shiny. You could see my ring light up there. I'll try to not let it mess up my view. Now this one's Golden Glow. Oh my God, stop. So they're very similar, right? Just different cuts. Stop it. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I just wanted to give you a little insight of those and see like which one and the different cut. So I will be getting two bigger cuts, so it'll be a collection. It does look like, it looks like copper or mixed metal. Yeah, on a darker nail. Good job, you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna put this out of the way and I'm gonna pick one of these colors. So either nude beige, maybe I'll go pink. I'm gonna go rose water, this one. Okay. I'm gonna go rose water. Why not? I love rose water. I actually drink rose water and I like rose coffee too. Have you guys ever tried it? And I like lavender coffee. All those bougie little lattes, I love them. Okay, let me wipe this. I could literally hear the wind outside right now. So crazy. The windy city. Oh God, but wait, that color's so pretty. Check this out. It's okay. I made up my mind already. Sally likes it. There's no changing after it's on your nails. Okay. I'll put this to the side. So it's number 26, Rose Nude Water. That was fun revealing them together because I hadn't seen them myself either. Let me get a little bit of lotion on my hand. This is a new scent too. Rosemary mint. It's hydrating and energizing. I would think it would be energizing because the mint, right? Brand new. I just opened it. There it goes. Gemini also carries the whole line of hymns. Ooh, it is energizing. Let me get a lap towel. Um, would you be able to get me one? And whenever you have a chance. I don't need it right now, but and they're right there. I want the young nails one because I can wipe my hands easy with it. Okay. Um, inside right here in this cupboard, there's my young nails table towels right to the far right, right there. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, babe. Thank you, thank you. Okay. I always put I like the table towels, especially the Young Nails ones to put on my lap because I wipe my hands there and it protects my clothes if I'm not wearing even if I am wearing a smock. I haven't worn a smock in years. I don't know why. I just haven't. I would used to get really hot with them, and then I kind of you dress up with your outfit, then you have a smock on, right? But I have a lot of cute ones, so I really need to get with it. Okay, so now I'm going to swipe to change the pH balance on the nail. Okay, we're gonna do 4 nails in a row, and it's gonna be the same shape, and I think I wanna do, like, soft almond, kinda shaped like mine, kind of around my length. Sally sounds big, so that's not very much of an extension, so let's check it out. What do you guys think? Because I feel like soft, Valentine, kinda pink, it's rose water, might as well go girly. Okay, let me get one of these to where I can hold her up. Did I get a base? Let me get a base gel out too. There we go. I put Sally on one of these little things. Okay, they just got back. It's going to be on their website at set tomorrow at 7 a.m. So whoever gets it tonight is going to be the first to own it, but you're going to get it a few days later. You'll probably get it at the same time. So excited. I mean, honestly, you guys, you get why I say that needs to be in your arsenal because if you own that, I mean, there's so much you could do with it. And I'm probably most likely are going to want it incorporated in a lot of my designs because a lot of them on my, they can't get it tonight. I didn't say that. Jeez. Or something. He heard something different. No, you were just, oh, you're listening to the thing and me. It's okay. What happened is he has an earbud on and it's delayed, and he thought I said you could get it tonight. I'm all, I didn't say that. Oh, that's so 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7, 8, so 9 o'clock if you're East Coast. I didn't protein bond yet. That's okay. I'm so excited. I'm like, let's do this. So excited. Get these all on. It is challenging to do 4 in a row on her, on Sally. 10 o'clock for East Coast. Oh, yes. I mean, it depends. Just whenever. You guys just look. And there's a ton, I think. I don't know. What if it sells out? I'll be like, what? All those people who are watching and didn't like bought 'em all? Just kidding. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Okay. So now it's already falling off. Whatever, Sally. Nothing wants to stick to Sally ever. So that's why I do one at a time on Sally. But you guys know when you train on this hand, you got to take extra good care of her. But it prepares you for a client that has sweaty palms or that is ultra maybe sensitive. I don't know. Prepares you for patience is what it does. Okay, so one coat here. Start at your free edge and work yourself to your cuticle so you don't flood it. You could see how this is really wet looking and this is drying. You always want it to look a little tacky like this when you work on it, but it happens very fast, so you really don't have to wait for it. But if I'm going to do a nail, I will like wait just one nail. I'll wait till it dries a little, or I'll go like this so oxygen kind of hits it or air does, and it kind of gets that sticky residue really quick. I decided I'm going to use my new pink little tray here. So cute for something different. I I'm gonna build all nude. So I'll use, you know what, I'll use all concealer pink. I haven't used it in the pot very much. I used it last one and I had fun doing it, and I kind of wanted a little lighter. So let's do that, okay? On my last video, I used both. If you're wanting to see information on both, I think that's such a cool video to be able to refer to. Very valuable. Then once you get it down, you'll probably never look at it again, and that's okay. Let me clean my brush. I spilled my glitter. It's sparkly. Eh, my favorite brush, Wan and Master Gel Sculptor. I'll start here. Okay, so let me show you. I pick it up. I pick it up right here. It's all on one side. I don't have it on the other side. So let's see. I probably have kind of a lot, but that's okay. I could wipe some off because I'm doing baby nails. I forgot. Not baby, but shorter. Okay, so I'm going to come here. I pivot my brush. I'm going to have to take off my hat because my hat's hitting my phone. That's okay. Up right here. Let me take off my hat. Boom. Okay. I was so far away because, oh, wait, let me squeeze it really quick. Let's squeeze all the way here so we have a C curve as much as we could get in Sally, right? Okay, so let's say it's kind of put on like that. Okay. Usually my application's a lot more smooth than that. I'll come backwards to connect it, backwards to connect it. Wipe your brush again. Now come right here and lay it flat and come up with your darker part of your brush, and it really makes it a really nice shape. Again, come right here, bring your brush up. And I think I want it a little more in. So I kind of like this shape right here. This is cute. I kind of want it tight too, so it's coming a little tighter. Okay, I love it. That's nowhere near the length I normally do, so it's adorable though. Sally has a long nail bed, so her nails are going to look long anyway. But that length is considered like the start of medium. It's short to medium. And then right here. Okay, I'm gonna trust her. I'm gonna do two and then base. I don't think I could get away with, hold on, let me get centered. I don't think I could get away with Sally doing more than one without messing up. So there's some people I have to do that with too. So I have to treat them like Sally. I need to scoot back more, but she's super stiff. So is that better? You'll see it right now. Sorry about that, you guys. Okay. Okay. I think this one's my art brush because, so notice how it's not so much to a point as my other one. Um, I wear them out. So you'll notice like you'll wonder like why is it not working as tight as I normally use it? So I switched these to art brushes, but it's still workable. Pinch it in. Oh Lord, I'm brave. Yep, it's all right. I should have, let's see. It'll be fine. I'm all counseling myself. Yeah, I'm gonna do them. Hold on. I'm gonna do one at a time. Okay, guys, let me just finish this because they don't stick on Sally well and they move everywhere, and I don't want to have a disaster. And it will actually take me longer trying to do four in a row. So actually, this is a great example of sometimes you shouldn't try to do a bunch at once thinking you're going to go faster. In some cases, it's better to do it accurately and your client's going under the light for you and you get done a lot faster. Oh, I love that shape of nail. Okay, let's come right here. Beautimous. Oh, don't cure my gel. Okay, I'm going to go straight into base. Let me open my base. Now, what I would do on a person would do all my free edge at once, unless it's somebody you think would mess it up. You could do a couple at a time, flash them. and then go on from there. So this is Synergy Base. Oh, so nice. Okay, let's see. Let's beat our likes from yesterday, or not yesterday, the day before yesterday. So let's do, we had 140. I don't know how many people are on. Probably, I mean, I don't have like a million yet, but at the end of the year, I will. I'm just kidding. I'm very confident. And remember, the universe and God hears your mind. So I will have a million followers by December. You guys will remind me when I get there. That's, I really have to shoot high. Anyways, so how about to even match tomorrow? Do 141 because we had 140 yesterday. Let's play this game. Okay, so let me go to the next one. Let's take her off. She's over it already. Okay. So if you're enjoying this, I know I'm just chitter chattering, getting this on. I'm gonna switch my brush. Hold on, okay? You'll see the difference really quick. Let me see which one I have here. Oh, yes. Look at the difference in my point. Even if I try to point this, I'm so glad I could show you this. See the difference? And even the bristles are longer because I've wore them out. Do you see that? Crazy, right? So don't think, I mean, these brushes last a long time. They're Kolinsky, but when you use them so much, this one I've probably had a year. This one's a brand new one. The wood's a little bit of a different color, but they're the same manufacturer. So I know the newer ones are a little lighter right now. It doesn't even matter what color they are because they all show up the best, like really good. So now watch how easier I'm going to get it in there. Am I centered? Yes. Okay, so I'm going to come here. Now watch how easy it is to connect. See that? That's why I love this brush. I'm like, why am I on the struggle bus? I wasn't earlier today. There we go. Okay, let's wipe this. Oh, nothing like a new brush. I always buy like 4 to 6 brushes at a time, and I usually, depending how many clients I'm doing, for sure, like 3 months, I could tell, and I want a brush, and I want a new brush, please. Okay, get right in a little. Let's pinch a little closer. Let's bring it out a tad bit. So notice I'm building out in concealer pink. The reason why I'm doing that is I'm doing a nude nail. So when I do a nude nail, I like to build out in pink. Also, I'll give you a little tip. If you build out in this pink, it looks a little more like sheer white. If you put build pink over it or build over it, I would do build pink because it cancels out yellow. Or you could do that mixture that I do of half this and half build pink, or 1/4 this and 3 build pink and go over it. And it will look like a very natural, beautiful, like manicured nails. That's actually what my client Chloe's wearing right now. She's a little hooked on it. Mhm. All right, I like that. And I don't need it so perfect because I'm not doing a dimension. So if it's high in a spot, I really don't care. Okay, let's try to do these two because it's not bumping any other at once before I do the base. Let's squeeze it to there. And now. All right, by my fourth one, I'm warmed up. Dolly is not like a client, that's for sure. I am using the Master Gel Brush by Young Nails. It's the wood one with the point. And I'm telling you right now, it's the easiest to get it up in your corner. I used to use the Pro Finesse Sculptor forever because I liked that it had a cap. But honestly, I had forgot it one day, like when we were all teaching. I think we just had them for sale and I didn't have one at my station. And I started using this one and I'm like, oh my God, yes, I love this brush. I'll take 10. Just kidding. I mean, if they were going out, I would buy, oh, shoot. See, Sally? My bright idea for doing two at once, huh? It's okay. I recovered her. Hold on. If your client does that, just recover, set it back where you need it, and you're going to have to go back in. See, I had confidence and it's all good. This will get rolling pretty quick once I'm finished with this. The application will be very fast because the length is shorter. So that's another reason why I have different prices for active length nails, short nails, medium length nails, long nails, extra long nails. It is because I'm gonna have a little fuzz on here. More product, more time, right? Okay, let's just cure this. I love pink LED cure. It cures really fast. Mm. All right, so base over the entire nail and holding on to the extension, right? Let's see. Let me make sure they're all connected. Yeah, they look pretty good. That took me a while. Jeez, I was only on 4. The clock is like going, going. Hold on, there's a little spot I need to get better. My little left side. I leave it out. Okay, so let's cure her for 30 seconds really quick. That'll give me a chance to wipe this off with swipe and to close my base. And Sally, I will help you. Let's do 30 seconds. This, my little swipe pad. Close my base. Greeting from Russia. Welcome. What time is it over there right now? It's tomorrow, right? Thanks for joining us. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So I am going to go into taking off these bars. Alrighty. So what I'm going to do, so what I'm doing is, those of you that are new on here, I am creating, I'm going to do the same look and I'm doing like a medium length with a new magnetic color I have and some new glitters. So just like an active shape here. And I'm going to kind of do it like a look like you would do on a client. Sometimes I do a bunch of different looks in one setting just to show different techniques. But today I kind of wanted to do a set of something. So this link's just a small extension, but obviously the trainer hand has a much longer nail bed. So her nail's going to come out really, really narrow and nice. Even though she has like a bigger hand, this shape is going to create an illusion of a really tight, nice, slender nail. Kind of like when you wear high heels. You wear high heels with even jeans or a skirt, and you look like you're 4 inches taller and and like 10 pounds lighter. That's what I like about them. And they're actually coming back with a vengeance, right? Have you noticed? The skinny heel. The skinny heel could be brutal if you don't know how to walk in. So what I'm using is a straight edge clipper, and it is by Mehaz. It's sharp as a razor. So I love it. This is actually new. I think it's like a week old. This one probably won't go as dull because I'm leaving it here at my studio. It won't be at my salon. I have another new one there. So the more you use it, I feel like I get a new one every 4 to 6 months, depending how many nails I'm doing. It's still sharp, but when I got the new ones, I'm like, oh, I don't even have to put any umph into it. Okay, so I extended with concealer pink, Young Nails concealer pink, because I'm doing a nude nail. But do you see how the color on the tip, it kind of looks like a natural, pretty like I don't know if you guys remember American manicure back in the day. Some of you may be new to nails, but it used to be like a French, but really like sheer and see-through. Super popular. That you could create that look with this too. I'll have to do an episode of that one day because it comes out so pretty. So what I'm going to do, because she's rubber, I'm going to come on my sides. So my sidewalls are pretty tight. Now remember, if you leave it wider, anywhere it's sticky, what's going to happen? Your gel is going to connect to wherever it's sticky, and your nail is going to become much wider. It's already going to become a tad bit wider because you are building body, but you don't want it to get so wide where you're bringing it back in as narrow as you would like it. So I'm just coming back on Sally and making sure her sides are tight, even with her sidewall. All right, I'm done. So I'm wondering, should I do the design on top or should I encapsulate one? I'll build and do it on top. I'm gonna do something very this one I won't do dimension. My next one I'll do dimension. If you're new to my channel, I have a ton of dimensions on there. Encapsulation. It's my thing for sure. What I'm known for, but I also like just a very pretty, nice shaped nail as well. Okay, so let's just, huh? So, yeah, sorry, my camera guide was kidding. Thank you so much. So here I go. Okay, so I'm going to build this side first. I could see I want it a little tighter right here now that I see the side. So if you're enjoying this, make sure you like and subscribe. Okay, so again, I'm going to go over my application. Let me move this over. So I like to put it down here and circle it till it gets to my cuticle area. And I do a little circular motion around the perimeter of her cuticle. See how it gets it really tight? When I do that, I like to bring it down, light touch, light as a feather, and I like to pivot my brush and connect it. This sets you up if you would like to do a French. See how it's already creating your French for you? So when I'll get a little bit more, and when I add, and I showed you this in another video, when I add, don't add right where you left, add in a little past it, circle it, and then carry on, and you'll never see where you stopped and started. Light as a feather. Do you see how I'm balancing on my hand? I have an open palm, so I'm balancing on my ring finger. You always have to balance somewhere. This helps you to be precise, accurate, and have a clean application. When I'm building nude nails, my application is a lot more tame because there's not a lot of stuff in it. A lot of times, if I have like mylar or different stuff in there, your gel will be flowing. And if there's something sticking up, it takes a turn to the side. So you'll notice sometimes when I do high art, I may have a little more wider nail or a wonky nail, but gel really files really beautifully. So I never worry about it. Okay, so what I'm going to do, my tool and come right here. I probably would have my client go under if it was moving, but it's Sally. So what I'm going to do is just flash set her around the perimeter because I don't want it getting wide on me. Now, let's say if somebody has sensitivity to the light, I would go around perimeter 3 times. And then I would hit it a couple times and start the curing process. Then she could go under the light. I have about 4 clients like that, and I rather make their experience more enjoyable than having them be tortured. So kind of knowing that will help you. Everybody has different sensitivity to nails. That little glitter wanted to be in there, but I didn't allow it. So I set it here. I get my product in front of my brush. See how I'm on top of my gel? I'm not in my gel. Now I'm going to circle around here. Do you see how tight it gets in this corner? Now I'm going to go even on the other side. Light touch. See how my left hand pivots it for me? You're left with the horseshoe. Then you're going to come here, bring it down. Then you're going to smile it. Okay. So I'm going to reconnect it, see how you circle motion, and then you have to circle it till it connects really good. and then carry on with your application. It's actually super fun once you get a rhythm down, and it's a really light touch. So if you're switching, those of you who are switching from acrylic to gel or really wanting to learn gel, we're a little more heavier handed when we're working with acrylic due to it's more of a mold. So you kind of put slight pressure in spots, right? Whereas gel, if you put pressure, you're going to be in your gel and it's going to be a hot mess. So could use my little spatula thing here too. Hold on, I got a little something on it. Okay, so let's come right here. I like using a tool like this for my sides because it keeps it really tight. And I'll even touch it and kind of bring it in. Did you see what I did with it? Make sure there's nothing on their skin. Ah, I went in it. That's okay. I'll fix it with this. Okay, so Eric is putting the link to Twitch in there. We have 4 giveaways today. The opportunity to win both of these glitters. There's a lot of stuff. I can't tell you everything, it's a surprise, but I think that's probably I like them all. I own everything I'm giving away. I only pick what I love and stuff I use and like. So just because I like it doesn't mean you like it, but I like you to try it and see what you think. Okay. So now let's put our little tray here, pick it up. So I am going to do a baby circle here, get it closer to the cuticle. Once I hit the cuticle, I'm going to circle it here, and I'm going to circle it on the other side. Well, I need to balance somewhere. Okay. And pick up a little product. So about this much. I'm going to circle it right here, and then I'm going to swoop it from one side to the next. So say you want to do a smile line, you have a little smile line left there. So this is great practice. When I educate you a lot, if you're new to this, I'll start you with this application because it leads up to French if you're wanting to learn French. It's just a movement that works very smooth and very well and helps you get both techniques down very fast. Okay, let me see my little side here. And I get it a little closer, but watch what I do. I put my product up to the sky, like up to the ceiling, and kind of maneuver it back down. Don't come in with it like this and try to do it. Start like this, but then come back up where your product is. It'll be much easier for your application. Very pretty. All right, let me move this so I don't cure. And I'm going to go perimeter, cure on top. All righty. One more nail. Sally's lucky. She's getting a cute set. Well, 4 nails. She's not that lucky, but I'm about to take them off her next life. Okay, so I'm going to start right here. And then I'm going to see I'll pivot here, come to your other side. There's another technique too. I'll use another technique in another video. My last video, I showed you 2 techniques. This one's my favorite. It works for me, but it may not work for everybody. Some people like to pillow it around the cuticle area. And that isn't wrong. That is correct too. It's whatever works for you. I sometimes pillow just depending what mood I'm in. But I mainly do what I'm showing you because I feel like I get done faster with my application by just circling it and get it around my cuticle and secure it around my cuticle as fast as I can. How many of you are new to my channel or fairly new? I had a comment, the last one, and it was actually a cool comment. Very nice. I love your guys' comments, and when you give me your feedback, it's very, very fun. But she's like, "Oh my gosh, I just found your page. I don't understand why you don't have a larger following." She's like, it's first of all, she said, "I have a soothing voice. Thank you very much." And she said that It's packed with so much information. So that's a great compliment, very great compliment. But I've been coming on regular since November. I've filmed for Young Nails. I've worked with Young Nails since 2006. Still on the team. And I filmed for them at least when we started filming around before COVID and like through all that time. I'm the girl with the dark hair and then went blonde. My name's Melissa Dela Cruz. I go by MJ as well. Young Nails calls me Mel. I go by all of them. So whatever you would like to call me, that is me. So nice to meet you. Okay, I am going to come in with my light. Well, first, what I'm going to do before I cure them, I'm going to look at them sideways and we're going to see if we need to add anything anywhere. And I may add a tad bit, just a tad bit. Because right here, I want this part that low and I want that bulk right there. So let me get a little more specific on you. So let me look on my, okay. You see how it dips a little there? That's too thick on the tip. If only that was right there. I'm going to put just a tad bit there. I may put a tad bit here and just a tad bit here, tad bit there, same thing, and maybe just a little right there. So I usually get it on just like I showed you. Oh, this is Build Pink. That's not what I'm going to put on. I showed you my application. I get it everywhere it needs to be, meaning everywhere it needs to be on the entire nail. Then you'll come back and add if you need to. Now, if it was an overlay, it probably would have enough strength, but I like that sexy look in this shape to have a little bit of a spine here, a little bit more. So when I add, I don't make the process pretty. I don't waste my time. I get it on and I go to the next. Okay. Because I'm going to file it really smooth, I don't need to worry about it. And I'm going to come here and get my side. See, when I get my side, my product is up. Hold on, let me get better in the view. Sorry about that. Okay. So this one, I feel like this one has plenty, but just in case, let's put a little there. I'll blend it in a sec. That one has plenty too. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so you could take your time making this pretty, but why? The clock is going, right? Don't even worry about it. Trust me, I do this all the time. I get some comments that I'm a sloppy worker sometimes. I'm actually not. I'm just a nail tech. I'm a salon success nail tech. And my duty is to get my clients out. Babe, this died all day. Oh, there it goes. Thank the Lord. 60-second cure, okay? So I'm going to clean up really quick and get ready to e-file. Clean all my implements off that I used. Clean my little dish, damping not my damping dish, my little palette that I wipe on. By the way, these are from Gemini Cosmetics as well. They have multiple colors and multiple shapes. Check them out on their website. When we do giveaways for these, I don't know what color you'll get, but they're all fabulous. I just picked pink because I was feeling pink. I'm gonna shut all these. I have 20 seconds left. I could look at the comments if any. What's an American manicure? Okay. You guys, I've done nails for a long time. So back in the day, like it was, I think it exists till 2010. So if you had your license from just before 2010 or even in the 90s, you'll know what it is. So what it is, the French is really white, white and pink, pink, right? Or it could be a color here and very white. An American manicure, and it used to be a brand and it was a polish, was like a sheer white like this, even more sheer. You can make it this color or a little more sheer on the tip, and then it fades into like a really soft pink or peachy color. So it looks like a natural, pretty nail, like a flawless natural nail with a top coat on it. That's what it makes it look like. So I still call it American manicure. My clients are like, I want American manicure because I named it myself. They don't sell it anymore, but it's more the cleaner look. And it's funny, when I was in France once, they're like, I don't know why they called it the French manicure because we never did that. I'm like, oh, really? Little fun fact. I'm like, they do it now, but I thought it was funny. Anyways, wipe these all off. So I wiped it all off with swipe to change the at the beginning to change the pH balance before I apply. Now I'm doing it to take off the dispersion and sticky layer. Why do you laugh at? Why? See? I did have a ton WT Splinter. I did a ton of American manicures, girl. That's how much knowledge I have in my brain. I have done nails. This has been my job since I was 18, and I love every minute of it. Every minute of it. Okay, so usually on a person, I would just go into e-filing. You guys see me do that a lot too, but let's say there's different levels on here. Do you see how you see the blue part of my file? That's very important. I'm not trying to thin it out. All I'm trying to do is bring in my sides. And this is a 4-point filing. So I'll kind of get it clean. You'll notice after you file them down a little more perfect, you'll have to do this again because you've tightened them up some. Oh, well, that good thing it just fell right here, and I'm gonna have to go hunting for it. How funny, I triggered some memories there. But you could create that with gel. I do it all the time. And French manicure and that look is very popular right now. So I'll have to do it for you guys one day and show you how I make it look like a French. And I did a fade one. I think that came out a couple of weeks ago on Young Mills, and it was an ombre with gel. So that's one technique, but that's not the American manicure. That's just like like an ombre, a light ombre. I didn't do stark white, but it blended pretty nice. That will always be valuable to learn. You may not have like you won't make as much as high art, but you'll make good money. You'll be done sooner, and you could charge for your custom mix and just the technique as well. Remember, there's always room for price adjustments. There sure is. So if you're enjoying this so far, press the like button. I appreciate you so much. Okay, I'm gonna use my little brush here. Well, I wanted to show you guys my brushes. Gemini has these right now. I think they still do because I got them for Christmas for my clients, but they come in these three colors and I love them. It's like a baby pink, a soft purple, and a like kind of sage light green, more light green, like a mint green. And this is great for Valentine's Day and Easter. So I like to, and then I'll get like neon ones or some other ones. Depends on what they have. I like for my accessories to be cute because I like my station to be cute. That's really for me, but my clients notice. It's kind of like putting your outfit together. Like my little station has this, and then I have this cute little thing here, and I could even do a pink one. What? I match? I want them. Just my little personality. Fun things, makes work enjoyable. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into, well, I guess I should have kept this out. I need my little bits. I'm gonna use my X cut. So you have a choice. In my other video, I used both. You could use your safety bit or your X cut. Your X cut is actually a little longer. It's kind of the same length. This ends way up here, but they have to round it off to have a safety bit. They both are amazing. This is a carbide bit. You only use it on an artificial enhancement and to take down bulk or shape an artificial nail. Anything 150 grit or higher is safe on the natural nail. They made that confusing, right? They should have said anything. They make everything confusing with grits and stuff like that sometimes. But whoever made that up was made up thousands of years ago. Okay, so dust extractor, dust extractor. So those of you, do we have any left-handers on here? If there's left-handers, they have a safety bit that's for cut for left-handers, but they do not make it in coarse. It's only made in medium grit. And X-Cut has the same grit, but for lefties. Okay. So thank you guys so much for enjoying this. I can't wait to, I'll tell you all the techniques I'm doing. And if you're liking this, let me know by liking the like button. Smash it. And if you've already liked it, Put 100% in the comments. Then I know you really like it twice. Okay, so I'll break this down with what I'm doing since I already started. I will break it down on my next one. But the nail has zone 1, 2, and 3, and your bit has zone 1, 2, and 3. On the sides, this becomes 1, and that's if you're filing this way. This remains 2, and this becomes zone 3. So you connect your zones in all of the areas that the number is. Okay, so I'm not putting any pressure. I haven't put any pressure. I'm just guiding it over where I want it to go. Okay, I'm going to get to my shape really fast, a lot faster than a long nail and dimensional nail for sure. It's a really cute shape right here. Let's thin it out a little more. Again, no pressure, just contact. Let the bit do the work for you. Okay. Okay, let's do this one. Well, let me see if I want it a little more narrow. I'll probably make the ends match more once I file a few. Okay. Do you have a good view of it? It's hard for me to stay in a vertical view if I get closer, but I'm going to do one a little closer, then I'm going to zoom back out. Okay. So once I create my first one, let me dust it off a little. Once I create my first one, you kind of could see, compare it to the others, like see the shape of it now where I actually kept my height here. And you saw when I added a little here because I took this all off to really thin. So sometimes gel will end a little thicker in spots. So it's our job just to put it where we need it so your shape will come out accurate. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to come right here. Baby circles around the cuticle. So what I'm doing is securing my cuticle. And you may see another educator do it a little different. They're not wrong. They're going to cover all the ground usually, especially if they're like a young nail educator or someone who's been seasoned. It's just they may want to do the free edge first. You just have to cover all your ground for then. The reason why I like to do that first, it shows me where my thickness is. It's too thick here, so I'm going to file to zone 2, stop here, and I like to go from 3 to 2 because if I keep going, what if I need that height right there? Okay, so that's just my style how I do it. Everybody has a little bit of different technique. Some people I see them go all the way down from 1 to 2 to 3, and that is correct as well. So see when I stop here, okay, that's really my bulk lift. I'm going to try to do it a little sideways so you could see it's easier for me to see sideways here. Let's see if I could do it to take it down a little. So I'll show you how thin I get my free edge before I start going back. See that bulk right there? Okay, so now I like it there. I'm going to go back. See how I start in zone 3 and then I start touching zone 2 with zone 2. This pattern is going to help you go so fast and in a timely manner. And it's also going to help you if you're doing that every single nail. They're all going to be shaped exactly the same. So you kind of follow a roadmap. It's a map to shaping a nail. And it's called the I formation. I learned that from Young Nails back in 2025. I did a pretty good job I was pretty much a natural at nails before my training with Young Nails. But really, the way you break it down and kind of having really a map, I used to just go every direction and compare them and then file more where I needed to. This shaved off like 20 minutes of my file time on my shape. So I'm like, well, I guess they really know what they're doing. So I took every class over and over again because I was obsessed. That's why I think if I'm teaching something and you think you've learned it from me, I'm going to tweak it out a little different or add something new. So you never know. And sometimes I'm only going to stay in this view for this nail so I don't have to go out of view. Okay. But you never knew if you're going to learn something new. I had a conversation with one of you on here and I learned something new every week, sometimes multiple things. So I never quit learning. It doesn't matter how long I've done nails. It keeps me relevant, even though I've done them a long time. It keeps me current. So let me show you the difference. See how this one's a little wider, this one's a little tighter. So now I know I could take off a little more volume and I want it a little more tighter. And I'm going to go back and match this one to that one. So from then on, and this usually happens my first two, I'm getting my shape down of what I like or what I think I want them to be shaped like, and I'm fine tuning it. I call it fine tuning. Okay, let's check it out here now. Now it looks a little white here, so I'm going to bring it in. Now I'm not putting any pressure. I am touching my bit to her artificial enhancer and letting it turn. It's turning 12,000 times a minute. It's on the number 12. It's doing the work for me. So it helps you get confidence to shape the nail like I'm doing. Now I'm going to zoom out a little and you could watch the technique now. Let me dust off a little so you could see it a little easier. And I'm just going to say what I'm doing, but go through the process. Okay. So I'm going to start right here. Baby circles around the cuticle. You see my left hand helping my right hand. My right hand has a job and my left hand has a job. Another thing, my thing is sideways, so my arm could fit very comfortable here. I don't like my dust extractor like this. I'm not able to ergonomically sit right. That's my personal opinion though. So if you've been struggling, try this. It helps a lot. So those of you who are new and hopped on, I am doing 4 nails in a look like you would do on a full set. It's semi-short, beginning of medium length nails. And we extended them with Young Nails Concealer Pink in the pot. So the one in the pot is a little softer than the one in the tube. The one in the tube is a little more bold. I love them both for different reasons. Okay, let me compare it to this one. Okay, it's a little humpy, meaning it's got a big arch. Come right here. Here. Now I'm going to make sure, see how she's a little whiter? I'm going to come in right here. No pressure, you guys. People ask, why does it not skip? It's not skipping because I'm not putting pressure. I'm just touching it and letting it do the work for me. Okay. So I use my hand file for the majority of my sculpting on my clients. You'll very rarely see me hand file a whole lot, unless you watch me do my own nails. My right hand gets filed by my left hand a lot. That's a different story though. My nail tech is myself. Eric could do them for me, but he's busy too. And I realize I don't mind doing my own in the middle. Sometimes I'm like, why I don't want to do it. But when it's done, I love staring at them and enjoying them. And I love being able to tell people when they like, who did your nails? I did them. Half the time they don't believe you at first until you give them your card. But it's nice to give yourself the client than somebody else. Mhm. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring it in a little because it's a little lighter. So I know, and it's a little bit longer than the others. So check these out, how they're all pretty similar. So when I have to shorten them, like say they grew out and you're out of rebalance, see how it came down pretty fast? And it's still a tad bit longer. Okay, so if you shorten them, they are going to be a tad bit thicker, right? Because the longer the nail, the more the apex and the more the product. Okay. So I feel like my last two videos have been very informative. Uh, e-filing structure, why I'm doing what I'm doing. Okay. I am going to come right here. And I'm going to peek at them right here. So this is something I do. I use my e-file in this direction too if I need to. I recommend try it on somebody you know first, but don't put pressure, okay? If they're really off. But I actually have them pretty tight, except this one. Wow. Wow, Sally. Okay, so what I'm gonna do from here, let's dust her off. Let me see if I could show you. They're pretty much the same, right? Now, when you use a dust extractor, a table dust extractor like this, I have zero dust anywhere on my arms. See this right here? I don't have any dust anywhere except my hands. That's because it's sucking down. But the most important thing is it's not coming on our clothes and well, that's important, but really we're not breathing it in, right? So, and I don't use this on a person. I'm just using it on Sally. It's faster because it comes off faster on us with this. But honestly, this will take me longer on Sally. So I use this to dust my station or when I'm cooching. The reason why I don't use this, let me explain it more. It'll harbor oils and you don't want to dust off their nails and go into something without swiping again. Just holds germs and oils. Okay, so now I'm going to go back into my arbor band. Now this is something extra I do. I like it because I don't want to hand file so much. So let me make sure these are all in good. They feel like they are. I'm going to use this on 9,000 RPMs. This is going to take off just enough to where, like if I'm hand filing, and I'm still going to hand file, but just to really refine. So this is going to take off a little bit more that I wanted to take off. Felt like there were a little thick in spots with my carbide bit, but my carbide bit would take off too much. Does that make sense? So this will take off the perfect amount. So it is a 150 arbor band, and I'll show you again if you just hopped on. Right here, it's a 150 grit. This is sold by Gemini Cosmetics. I like that you could just open it like this and close it back. Very organized. Okay, so I'm gonna get a little closer for you. So I'll go around my cuticle area. And I really just thin it out in spots. It seems a little thick there. You could see a little bit coming off how I just fine tune it here. Very nice, very nice. Okay, let's come here. I'll kind of make sure it's tight around the cuticle area. Right, so I'm kind of using it like if I'm prepping a little. And just like the nails, I could jam on the really long nails you see me do in high art. I when I'm teaching with those, I tell you maybe how long that set would take me, what I would charge for it. Just as I charge something doesn't mean you charge that. It's a goal to eventually get to. We did actually Eric put together one of our live switches about pricing, and you have to start somewhere and have room to grow. And there's always room for a price adjustment every year somewhere. Sometimes it's your entire menu, right? And sometimes it's just a few things on your menu. Okay, I mean, I guarantee you your clients are getting a raise every year. And if they're not, well, they're not very happy at their job. I'm very happy at my job. And what they like about being in my chair is that I have a multiple of colors. Look at all these new colors I just got that I showed you at the beginning of the video. I have 6 new colors. They're not cheap either. So I have to pass on the cost for them to have a selection. But you know, the funny thing is, I've always had a ton of colors and I do it for myself because I like to work with different colors. I get bored of the same thing. And I feel like that's what happened to me when pink and white was popular. I did that all day, every day. That's all I did. People picked pink polish, red polish, maybe like a mauve. And back then, that was more of an older color. Like the older ladies would wear that. Now, nude's hot on everybody, and I love it so much. So I'm going to come in right here. Okay. So I'm just kind of fixing my shape a tad bit. Okay. So now I'm going to hand file these. I'm going to take it off of this. Well, first let me dust her because it's a little high for me. And I really don't have to file a whole, maybe I should fan it. I don't want really any dust. Let me move my chair up more. I think I have it up as high. So ergonomics is huge, right? So I was able to move it up a lot higher. If you feel uncomfortable and your shoulders are high and you're feeling tensions in your shoulder, your posture is totally off and your body will break down eventually as a nail tech. So you have to be mindful of your posture while you're working as well. It's like all the things we have to learn. Oh, now I got to worry about posture. Yeah, you do. So it's totally fine though. Okay. So So now I'm going to go over my points again, right? And here, make sure underneath it's straight, blend everything in. I usually start from my cuticle and my sidewall cuticle, and then my other sidewall cuticle and bring it down the way the nail grows. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I'll fine tune it when I look at it, client profile. So I live in Las Vegas, Nevada now. For those of you who are new, we lived in California and moved here like 3 years ago. So when I film for Young Mills or work with Young Mills, I fly there. I was working there. My husband and I are husband wife team. We both do nails together. We went back there for 3 full years. We've almost lived here, actually 4 years. I can't believe it. So for 3 years, we had a business plan. So we kept some of our clients. We'd go for 4 days. Both of us would work 4 days. That would be equivalent of 8 days of income. So your income does cut in half, right? Or to a quarter. So you better have a business plan if you move. So yeah. So I should have a segment on that. That'd be good. But it took about 3 years to feel comfortable and build here. And then you have to let that go and fill up the rest of your appointments. So we did that. And then I added this. So now we have YouTube and our podcast that we're on very regular. We started that. We started our podcast like 3 years ago, but it wasn't absolutely regular. I was adjusting. Sometimes we would go on our trip to California. We'd go live. Those were fun, right? Some of you have been with me a very long time. Okay. So if you're new on this or if you're liking it, please press like. If you've pressed like already, put 100% so I know. My goal is 150 today. Get me to 150 likes if you're liking it. Okay, I'm almost to the good part right now. This is still a tad bit longer. Let me go a little bit shorter. And this one is a tad bit longer. This tad. So when you shorten a tad bit, you have to go back in and thin out your free edge. Okay, just note to self. Okay, let's check them out. This looks a little bulky to me. Hold on. Okay, so now I'm going to look at client profile. That is when your client goes from here to here, from here to here. So when you look at the nails this way, you could tell, are they all straight? Is one off? Because when you hold them this way and you're looking towards you, they look straight, but we favor a side. Okay. So now I'm going to look at her now. I'm looking a little more straight. I'm right here. And I'm not pushing hard. You can see how I'm lightly touching her and refining her shape. So around the cuticle if you need to. Everybody has a different touch when they file. So you may file more in one spot than the other than I do. That's not wrong. It's just the way you file. So it's not a big deal. As long as your shape is in there how you like it and to your client's liking, you're golden. You're good. So I can't wait to use my new colors. I'm almost there. Almost there. Let's compare them. Looking pretty sexy there. This shape is so gorgeous to me. I love it. Okay. Now, another comment you'll get in compliment if you don't already do this and you start doing this, your shape is going to go to a different level, a whole different level. Your clients are going to notice the change. They're going to enjoy the shape of the nail. So, spending your time on here, it may not be costing you anything, but it is. It's costing you your time, and your time is valuable. But you're spending your time educating yourself to bring something new to them and to make your job easier or more fun yourself. So thank you for choosing our page. It means a lot to me, well, to us actually, that we get to hang out and that it could inspire you in some way or you could learn something from me. Okay, so I'm almost done. And again, because I'm not putting pressure, if you notice, I run my file, I don't go like this. I run it all the way across. And when I run it, it's going to take off bulk faster and shape it a lot faster. Okay. So let's check them out as a whole. Let me go a little shorter with this. Could I what? I could zoom out. A client profile? Well, this is a client profile. I'm right here. This is my client. When it's straight like this is when we see it. Okay, so right here is how we work. I'm right here. This is our profile when we're looking at it. When I'm this way, this is like me going like this to my hands. That's me looking at my hands. So you have the clients here. When she looks at her hand, she's like, it's off right there. When you look at it, you don't see it. Get her hand and turn her around like this and look at it from this view. Okay. And that will help you a whole lot. Okay. So let me move this. Hold on 1 minute. Her things are wanting to come off. So let me push her back in. Okay. Let's turn this off. And let's get ready for the fun stuff. Okay. Did that make sense? What Eric asked me to do with the client profile and everything? Uh-huh. Oh, hi, Chris. How are you doing? I bet you have to watch me a lot. I'm like a binge watching soap opera, huh? Hope your evening's nice, buddy. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is make sure I stay in the middle. That's so sweet. Chris, you're famous. So I'm going to do a couple little swipes here, make sure my underneath isn't dusty. Now for the best. So we decided on Kokoist Rose News. I can't even talk. Rose and Nude water, right? Okay, let's let this dry. This here. Let me get my stuff I need. All right, I have my new glitters. Now I need to decide at which one I'm going to use or if I'm going to mix them. Hmm, let's see. So I'll put this to the side. I am going to protein bond it. Do you have to protein bond? I get this question all the time. What made me start a protein bonding the nails is, oops, I'm hitting my camera. My apologies. What made me start doing it is it would hide scratches in the nail, but I realized it also aids in bonding, so it has that sticky residue. And for those polishes that are out nowadays, hold on, I got to get rid of this too. Never work on your little dusty thing. Get rid of it so you don't have dust in your polish. Totally get rid of it. Come back in. So it doesn't only make a dimensional nail look more glass effect, like a glass effect, it makes it actually adhere. The polishes adhere. And those polishes that are out now that, oh, there's one step I missed. Hold on. I'm gonna pull it out real quick. Um, where was I going with that? I'll go back to the protein polish. Those polishes that don't have a tacky residue and they're like a one coat cover, I recommend using this because they hold on a lot better. Okay, so I'm going to show you the cuticle work really quick. No, it's plastic, it's Sally, right? But honestly, you'll see the difference because sometimes you have a little product in a spot or something. So I never skip this step on any of my clients. It makes my polish job look flawless. Now, another thing is, have you ever polished the nail and you wipe it out because it looks like it's kind of flooding or it looks weird? Okay, fixed it. You go, "We'll do it again," and it goes back. That means that you have too much there or it's not smooth. Okay, so that's why I'm doing this. And this is a cuticle bit. Okay, it is the Square Cuticle Bit by Young Nails. There's other companies that have them too, but I really love how long this one lasts. So see how it looks like I'm using it straight up, but I'm actually flat on it. See that? Really flat on it. So I'll come right here and look at the cuticle. Look at right here, especially. It makes it all even, right? All even. So let me compare this one to this one. Okay. Sorry, let me get in the middle. So I'll come right here. And you have to remember if you're working on the training pan, if the product starts to come off in spots, mine's not, but sometimes it may. That's because this is rubber. This isn't a real fingernail, okay? So don't think that your prep was wrong. If it's really lifting, yes. But if it's hairline in a spot, you're fine. On a person, that won't happen unless you didn't prep right. Okay, let me swipe these again. Let me get rid of this again. I'll just fold it like this. Wipe off all that dust. Wipe it one more time. Make sure I get off all my particles. It has to be completely dry in order for you to put your protein bond on. If it's still wet and I put protein bond right there, it's going to cancel out my protein bond because what does swipe do? It cleanses the nail, so it cleanse off your protein bond. Okay, so let's come in right here. So I'm going to start with my rose watercolor. And I don't think I'm an activator. I kind of like her more velvety, not velvety, silky, like like satin silky sheets. That's what my client was requesting, and she actually was wanting a soft and nude pink. I'm so happy I have it. I have similar, but nothing this pretty. So this is water magnet gel. So it's like a like could be cat eye, but it has that really cool effect. It's a little different. So a lot of times, well, all the time when I polish, I'll come here and put my color right here because sometimes people have really, and I kind of have deep pockets here. I'll need to use my brush to get in tight into the corners. Okay. Okay. So let me watch. You could watch how I get my polish here. I always I never come out with my polish on both sides. I always pull out and clean it on one side. So I have all my product on one side. Okay. So that's what I'm going to be doing on the side here. So I'll come right here and I start at the free edge. And there's few colors I start at cuticle for different reasons. When I teach with that at the cuticle, I'll tell you why I'm starting at the cuticle. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Okay, I'll activate it, then I'll go over it, but I don't want it activated for the set. I want it all satin. Okay, so there's different ways you could do it. You could do it from the side like this. Oh gosh, maybe I should. I don't know. That's super pretty, huh? Oh wow. But she doesn't want dark. So I'm going to use this as an example for her. But I just wanted to show you guys what it'll look like. So say you do that, and she's like, maybe I want it around or a different way or more like a French. You could just get your color, not necessarily putting more on, but get your color and go over it again, and it will go right back to where you started. Okay, so let's come in here. Where is my little detailer? I'll use this. So this is also from Gemini Cosmetics. It's a mixing spatula, but you could also use it like my other tool I use, which that tool I've had 25 years and they don't sell it anymore. I've looked at every platform. It used to be Mehaz. I should call them and say, hello, hi, I'm Melissa. Do you sell this anymore or could you make it? I'm sure if I bought like 500,000, they would make it for me. No, I don't know why they don't anymore. Okay. Now it's Sally, so I'm going to flash set this. And this color you can flash set. I know this color and brand. I saw the ingredients, so I know it's not going to shrivel. It will have a tacky residue on it, so you're golden. Okay, so you guys, we are have a few minutes left here. If you're new on here, go back and watch the video. You'll love it. If this is your first time here, I'm Melissa Dela Cruz, MJ Dela Cruz, and nice to meet you. I am a young nails mentor, senior mentor, probably their last mentor because we pretty much film all the time now. So welcome to my page. I teach you what I do behind the table. My primary product is Young Nails, but I do use other brands. When you're a nail tech behind the table, you want all the things, right? All the things. So I'm currently using a water magnet by Kokoist. I am in brand partnership as well with Gemini Cosmetics, and that means they carry other brands, so you get a discount if you put MJ15 when you buy their product. That lets them know you found them through me and you get the discount. So thank you so much for doing that. If you're from another country, I'm sure they sell this there. Your distributor will have it. I know it's a global color or line. So thank you so much for getting on my live. So this is actually a magnetic color that looks like this, but I'm going to use it more like satin sheets. I'm going to put two coats on it because I want it a little more flawless. Okay, so one corner I can't seem to get it to. So see how I put this here? I always have a striping brush. One second. Let me see if I used it on another color. No, I cleaned it good. Okay, so what I'm going to do is drag it here and I come on my side. And the training hand doesn't have her skin coming up, but you could see how deep my thumbs are. That would be for me to get it in that corner, okay? So if you're liking this, please press the like button. If you've liked it already, thank you for putting 100% to let me know you're super liking it. So I'll come here and do this one. So up here, I kind of started up a little higher because I'm working on my cuticle area and I don't have as much product as I do when I'm trying to cover the entire nail for my first coat. Now, this was a pretty coverage. I'm going to show you the other two. So it's just a little more bold, right, with two. I kind of liked that color, the lighter color. I'm going to make it a little lighter. So watch what I'm going to do. Wipe some off, wipe some off. Yeah, I like that better. See, there's a trick for everything. And I'm super picky. So yeah, I love that. That's beautiful. So I'm going to get this on and see, I don't have a lot on my bristles. So that's why I'm going to my cuticle area. Now, let's say it's stubborn and really hard to get to that cuticle area. I'll show you how to do the cuticle area as well. This is a longer brush, so it's very easy to come in here. But when you use a frosty color, you might see where you stop and start. You might have to go over with your brush again. We will see. So this is making it flawless. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is wipe everything off my brush. And I'm going to wipe here, down. So I'm wiping off a little bit more because I want it a little lighter and I want to make it totally smooth. So look at that application's really, really nice. Now this is a lot of my colors have been wanting to, clients have been wanting to wear nude. They've wore red for I don't know how long and like a lot of art. And a lot of my Valentine's clients that are coming to me this week, they're wearing it past Valentine's Day. So they're wanting nude. Then guess what? They're going to go green, St. Patty's Day, right? But then I have a huge nude nail following because I wear a lot of nudes. I did my nails I have on now live last week, but I've already changed them a little. So I changed them to like a milky kind of milky white. And as a nail tech, I feel like you should have your nails done, even if they're short, like a gel polish look, because it's our job to make their nails look nice and healthy. Our nails should look the same. So when I see a nail tech with bitten nails or scraggly nails, that's probably not good. You can't convince somebody to wear something different or to even keep their nails on because her nails are a mess. I just pretty much wouldn't pick a hairdresser that had messy hair, all crazy, greasy hair, not washed. It kind of goes hand in hand. If that's your profession, wear your profession. Okay, so now I'm going to cure this for 1 full minute. Actually, I could cure it for 30 seconds. I don't need 1 full minute because of the it has a tacky residue, so I set it for 30. If you're enjoying this, please press the like button. So fun. Thank you guys for all your comments after this and asking me questions. It really goes a long way. I appreciate it, and it makes me excited to come back on. We are all growing together. I am currently not building my clientele. We have enough clients. I'm just sharing education. And it's so funny because on my page, people say, "Do you just teach or do you take new clients?" It's because I post a lot about what I'm teaching with you guys. But also, my clients that come to me see the design and it's easy for them to pick from. Okay, so now our two new glitters that are named but not in the packaging. So what did I do? Hold on one second. I dropped my brush all the way over here. Okay, so I have Goldie Girl and Golden Glow. These I named and they are my signature colors. They'll be sold through Gemini Cosmetics. Thank you, Gemini. I'm so excited. These colors are hard to get. They will be in stock. So remember our resolution? Well, this is basically it. It is it. So this is called Goldie Girl. Okay. This one is called Golden Glow. Okay. I think I want to do, we could do one of each. Let's just do one of each. Then that way, like, or let me give you an example. I did it earlier, but let's say your client doesn't know and she can't make up her mind. Let me just give you a really quick tip that I do because I'm not wiping it off her. I'll come right here. Hold on. I have some glitter in there, but that's okay. Okay, so what I would do is take your brush that you're going to use and put, and some people may, my client that said she wants nude but glitter press but really soft, she may pick this color because it's a lot softer. Take out the piece. Let me rewipe this. I think it looks janky too, so hold on one sec. I don't even know where it came from. I think it was the flex that I was working with earlier in a different design. You know the little pieces of the thin Mylars? I'll do it really quick. Sorry about that. So she was saying soft, but you could go a little bold and the colors be similar. So that's about the color on her nails. I want to match the color. That's another thing. Make sure you match the color on here. And a lot of times this is glass. I'll put my hand underneath so they'll see it more. So this one's Goldie Girl. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with this. It's so pretty. Let me go close. Let me get the center. Okay, do you see that better? Now this one's Golden Glow. And this one has a tad bit, could have like a baby kind of bluish in a way when you move it a different way. Not really, but you see the difference of it? Or I could combine them. So I also say, here's another example. You could do both. So what I would do first would be the bigger chunk because if I do the finer, my bigger one's not going to stay on. So again, do your bigger size. Okay. Then the little one will fall in between this, and you get the best of both worlds with it. I say we combine them. What do you think? What do you guys think? I love it. I'm going to do that. I hope you enjoyed that. So she wants this one. So I will put this to the side right here. And so I'm only going to do a couple of them. If, like, for instance, I did 3 and 2 and 2. I like my thumb because I do it for myself. I enjoy it when I'm drinking a glass of wine or when I'm just working. I'm enjoying my nail. So we'll do this one kind of like this. Okay. So what I'm going to do is bring her finger down like this, put this here, and I touch it. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that this is going to be here. It's here to stay. I don't know how many they have. It seems like everything I teach with sells out, but oh my gosh, that is so pretty. I want to do my nails again. Thank you guys for joining me and me using these colors for the first time. All the colors from the polish all the way to the shimmers and glitters. Okay. Make sure you don't get it on your other ones. Okay. Now Sally's kind of wonky, so I have to really help her. And honestly, your clients don't pay much attention sometimes, so you have to help them too. Okay, so I'm gonna go like this, put a tad bit more. You could glitter press it with your finger. Now, it's just glitter I'm touching. See how it's not sticky? I have enough on there where I'm pressing it in. I'm not getting gel on my fingers. Now, if you don't feel comfortable with that and you're a glove girl, wear your gloves. You're totally fine with that. Completely up to you. Okay. Now I'm going to come here and see. I make my clients, all my clients know the routine. You wash your hands before you sit on my station, even if you just came from the bathroom. I just like them freshly washed so they don't have any oils. They touch their hair and everything. So I'm able to work on them and it go back in there. I'm not cross contaminating it. Okay. Also, nothing lives in swipe. That is acetone and alcohol. That's going to kill every germ possible. Okay. So I'm going to move these to the side and I'm going to press it. Okay, on a person, this would dust off, but Sally, it's not, so I'm gonna leave it. It's because she's rubber. So I'm gonna go under the light. You guys like that so far? We're almost done too. Very nice shape on her. Notice the shape makes her nails look longer, like more slender, her fingernails and her fingers. So if they have a wide nail bed or wide fingers, you want to put a shape that's tapered. Even if it's square, you want to taper it in. So 30 seconds is plenty of time. Okay. This is so fun. I've enjoyed it. I have 20 more not likes I need to meet my goal. This is my personal goal. Could I please have 150? I need 20 of you. Let's see. I need to quit making so many goals for myself. I'm such a goal setter all the time. Let's come right here. I'm going to kind of take a little bit off because I don't want it in my, and on a person, it's not like rubber like a Sally to clean it, but I'm just cleaning my sides because I want it clean before I go on my polish. Okay. This fingernail wants to wear a couple of them, but I'm not gonna let her. Hopefully pulled. It'll come right out. Oh, Lord, I put dust on her. This is reality, especially when you've worked all day, like I have. Your last clients are a little rusty, but they come out looking beautiful still. So I'm going to use, let me see what I have here. Manicure top. Yep. I like manicure top. I'm going to go ahead and use this because I like how thin it cures. I put 2 coats over my glitter always, and this does not make the nail look thicker. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you could see this fire. Can you see the fire in it? God, this is pretty. I love it. So you could purchase these at GeminiNevada.com. It will be a clickable link once this video is posted and the picture's up there and we have all the product. You'll be able to click it and put it right there, but it's not on the website yet, not till 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's between 7 and 7:30. So if it were my client, I would have her go under the light and I would do the other hand. Okay, but I'm working on Sally. It's one hand, so I'm just going to flash set it. Then I'm gonna go into this new top coat that I used in my last live. You guys have to see that video. The nails are incredible. I mean, I am not tooting my horn. I had so much fun doing them. I loved every minute of it. Every minute of it. So I'm gonna grab a non-tack, and this is super, super dripping wet glossy. Where did I put it? Do I have it here? I had bought one, and I know I brought it back. Okay, I did. Yay! Okay, perfect. I ordered more because this is I only have one of these, but it's by Gotti Nails and it's a non-wipe. The cool thing about what he launched is he has a thick top coat and a thin top coat. This is the thin one. Very clever to have a thick one because you could go over it and it would self-level over all your glitter. Okay. Or if you need a little more volume, if you filed a little too much, I would pick the thicker top coat. The only tip I would give you if you're using a thicker top coat is I would do one at a time. Do one, they go under, do one, you go under, so that keeps your shape. Okay. So I'm first going to go over the nails that aren't glittered. Okay. And I typically, if I go over a glitter nail or a nail that, yeah, glitter nail, like this is my one that I use glitter with. I keep it like that because I don't want it to get on my neighbor nails. That makes sense. Okay. Okay, I have something stuck in there. Hold on, let me show you a little trick I do. Just cut it out with sharp nippers. It was like a fuzz that cured in there. And there's a glitter there. This is like real life in salon right now. You're like, where did that glitter come from? Let me turn off my little fan. There we go. I'm going to put it on these two. My client tomorrow is going to love this. She, I bet if she sees my dimensions, though, she might change her mind. But I don't have enough time for her for dimension. I possibly could do two. Okay. So now I'm going to do it the other. So I use this top coat on my other video. If you don't have time to fully watch it, like check out what it looks like at the end. It looks like it's a dripping wet, dripping wet. Now, the reason why I did my glitter ones last, if there's a little piece of glitter on here, I don't want it on my other nails. And I always wipe it like this before I go back in. So that way I'm not getting glitter in it. So I'm going to fully cure her. I like to cure my non-tack top coats and all my top coats 2 minutes. It comes up to the highest shine. So I'm going to put this for 90 seconds and I'm going to look at the comments and I could chat with you guys for a while. I hope you enjoyed this. It was super fun having you. Thanks for coming back time and time again and rewatching and commenting. I love it so much. And I really appreciate your time, spending your time, your personal time on our page means a lot to us. So let's see. If you were here, she'd say to get you ice cream. What? I know, it's probably an ongoing conversation here. Oh, I'm way back. How does that happen? Holy wow. So cool. I hope you guys learned all kinds of tips and tricks. I try to pack all of the information I can in my videos. I teach you the way I learn. So if I'm your style and you're enjoying it, thank you for subscribing and following me and liking. Not everybody's going to like it, and I get that because there's certain styles I like to see myself. So I completely understand it. There's so much education out there to learn so many things. That's why I'm very grateful for you guys spending your time with the Vibe Tribe with Eric and myself. And I know some of you will come on our podcast after this, 6:30 Pacific Standard Time. How far is that away? Oh, a little ways. We get a little break. We get to have dinner, huh? Okay, now the best part. So let's take this off. And this is a non-tack, okay? So it's you could touch it. Look how dripping wet this looks though. I'm telling you, it's probably the most shiniest top coat I've had in a really long time. I don't know. It just looks more dripping wet to me. What do you guys think? Tell me what you think. But what I'm going to do is get some swipe here and I'm going to clean off her nails. Remember, a human is easier to clean than Sally, right? And I don't want to touch it on top because I don't want it to deploy my shine. Oops, let's put this here because that is making some noise to me. Okay, there's another thing I do. I am not done, but I almost am. As I come in here, especially when I use glitter and I polish and I make sure everything's clean. How many times have you polished your nails and you feel a little tightness right here? If you just come in and take that off, and I'm not, you don't see the blue part. I'm following the sidewall, okay? Don't scratch what you just did. See that little piece that just came off? That was like slightly came down on her side. So that's why I do this. I leave no room for my client to say, "Can you get this?" I cover every ground. I'm consistent every time, and that's what keeps my clients coming back to me, and that's what will keep them coming back to you. Those of you that are enthusiasts, you'll just enjoy your nails more and not have to pay me to do them, right? Or any of us to do them. So let's check them out. Hold on, let me see. I see one spot. Maybe she's wanting to come out. Nope. Okay. So I am going to use a little bit of rose oil, and I'll just put it like through here so I could clean her off a little. Never forget to do this underneath and on top is so important. Okay, now I could wipe some off. Some of my clients like me to put it on and then wipe some off and it stays there, but it's just not so drippy. But you know, rose oil, by the time they get to their car, it's seeped all the way in. There's some cool Cuscio ones I've been using. I should start showing you guys those as well. Could I clarify? Okay, let me clarify. Okay, so what Twitch is it's the site we do our podcast on. And Eric's going to put the link down. We are giving 4 giveaways. We're giving both of these glitters away. Look at, do you guys see that glow and that shine? Let me make this a little closer. So we will be on 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So in an hour and 6:30, babe, or 6? 6 o'clock. So 6 o'clock and 1 hour and 5 minutes, you'll have an opportunity to win some prizes and these colors right here. And they're all professional brands. And some people can't purchase it if you have your license, don't have your license sometimes at most places, but you'll be able to get your hands on it by winning. So I hope you enjoyed this. What do you guys think of the new color? Are you so excited to get it? I wanted to share it with you. It was in the mail. I got it and I named it quickly, but I love my names. So Goldie Girl's the find one. Goldie Girl's so cute. It reminds me of my friend's daughter. And Golden Glow is that golden glow you see in a lot of my nails. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you all so, so much for your time and spending your time on our page. I will be live again here soon. I need to look at my schedule. I can't remember my schedule, but 6 p. No, not then, but here live on this, not our Twitch. I think your chromosomes and your you'll tell us right now. But I want to go on 3 times this week, so I'll make it happen. I've been on twice. I would love to come back with another live. Do you have any questions for me at all? I am looking at the comments. Every video you post has a better tip and one previous to it. Thank you so much. So I keep going and going. Enjoy watching you. Thank you. I enjoy you being here with us. 9:30 Eastern time. I will be live. 6:30. I- oh, 6, not 30, 6 o'clock. I was thinking it was 6:30, but that's okay. 6 o'clock p.m. We're going live. So you guys figure it out. 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Thank you so much. One more thing. What do you think about the top coat? Does it look dripping wet to you? Like, you could, like, even see, like, it looks like I haven't even cured it yet. So get your hands on it. It's right here. Gaudy Nails, no wipe top coat. It's a pro series. Enjoy it. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go eat something and I will see you soon. Bye, y'all. Love you. Thanks for spending your time on our page.